What if I told you that a supercomputer has already simulated FIFA World Cup 2026 thousands of times? And the team it predicts to win isn't the team most fans expect. Not Argentina, not Brazil, not England, not even the reigning champions. In fact, this prediction is so controversial that football fans across the world are already arguing about it. But here's the thing: supercomputers don't care about emotions. They don't care about history. They don't care about your favorite player. They only care about data, millions of data points, player performance, squad depth, injuries, age profiles, expected goals, possession statistics, tournament pathways, everything. And according to these simulations, one nation has a significantly higher chance of lifting the FIFA World Cup 2026 trophy than everyone else. So who is it? And why does the data believe they are destined for glory? Let's find out. Football has changed dramatically over the last decade. Gone are the days when predictions were based purely on instinct. Today, clubs spend millions on data analysis. Artificial intelligence is helping teams scout players, predict injuries, analyze opponents, and even make tactical decisions. So when a supercomputer simulates an entire World Cup thousands of times, people pay attention. Because while football remains unpredictable, patterns still exist. And those patterns reveal something fascinating about FIFA 2026. Let's start with the obvious contenders. Argentina. Argentina enters the tournament with incredible momentum and confidence. But there's one major concern: age. Many of the players who helped win the 2022 World Cup will be significantly older by 2026. While experience is valuable, World Cups often reward teams that combine experience with physical intensity. The supercomputer believes Argentina remains dangerous, but not dominant. Brazil always enters every World Cup as a favorite. The talent pool is endless, the expectations are massive. But recent tournaments have revealed a recurring issue: consistency. Brazil often looks unstoppable in qualification and friendlies. Yet when they face elite opposition in knockout matches, small tactical mistakes become costly. The simulation suggests Brazil will once again be among the strongest teams, but not the strongest. England's squad is loaded with talent. World-class players exist in almost every position. However, the data points to one recurring problem: tournament pressure. For decades, England has struggled to transform potential into trophies. The supercomputer sees England reaching the latter stages, but not necessarily crossing the finish line. Now here's where things get interesting. According to the simulations, the nation with the highest probability of winning FIFA 2026 is France. Yes, France. And the reason isn't difficult to understand. Most national teams have a strong starting 11. France has multiple starting 11s. Their depth is almost absurd. In nearly every position, world-class replacements are available. This matters enormously during a World Cup. Injuries happen, suspensions happen, fatigue happens. France can survive those setbacks better than almost anyone. The simulations consistently reward teams with depth, and no team scores higher in that category. One of the most important factors in tournament success is age balance. Too young? Lack of experience? Too old? Lack of energy? France appears to be entering 2026 at the perfect moment. Many of their stars will be in their physical prime. Young talents will have matured. Veterans will still provide leadership. This combination creates a powerful advantage. World Cups are unique. The pressure is different. The atmosphere is different. The margins are tiny. France has repeatedly demonstrated an ability to handle those moments. They reached the World Cup final in 2018. They reached the World Cup final again in 2022. Very few teams possess that level of recent tournament experience. The supercomputer values this heavily. Every World Cup winning team usually has a superstar. For France, that player is Kylian Mbappé. By 2026, Mbappé could be entering the absolute peak of his career. His pace, his finishing, his movement, his ability to decide games on his own. Few players in football history possess that combination. The simulations show that when elite players peak during a tournament, their team's chances rise dramatically, and Mbappé may be the most dangerous player on the planet. But there is another surprise: a team that appears again and again in the simulations, a team many fans aren't talking about enough. Spain. Spain's young generation is developing rapidly. Technically gifted, tactically disciplined, fearless under pressure. The data suggests Spain could become the biggest surprise package of FIFA 2026. If their young stars continue progressing, they could challenge anyone. And in some simulations, they even reach the final. Now, before football fans celebrate or panic, let's remember something important. Football is chaos. That's why we love it. No algorithm predicted Morocco reaching the 2022 semifinals. No supercomputer can perfectly predict injuries. No model can measure passion, or luck, or a magical moment in the 99th minute. One red card, one penalty, one mistake. Everything changes. That's why World Cups remain special. The impossible happens every 4 years. So according to the supercomputer, France enters FIFA World Cup 2026 as the most likely champion. Their squad depth, their experience, their age profile, and the brilliance of Mbappe place them ahead of the competition. But football has never been decided on paper. The statistics may point in one direction. The data may suggest one winner. The algorithms may believe they know the future. Yet every World Cup reminds us of the same truth. Football doesn't always follow the script, and that's exactly why billions of people around the world will be watching. Because somewhere between the predictions, the probabilities, and the simulations, history is waiting to be written, and FIFA 2026 might produce a champion nobody saw coming.